Yeah,
Yeah.
start off with a little money and give them the opportunity, let them prove that they'll pay it back a lot all the time. Then you feel more comfortable in the future loaning them some money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I would approach it.
You're so smart.
No, Savannah, I have experience. I've done that before. I've done that in the past. If someone asks me for a lot of money, if I lose 100, it's not that big a deal. I can afford to lose 100, but a big amount of money, is not very good. So I just start off with a small amount.
Yeah. They think you are rich, so some friend want to
Yeah,
borrow
yeah, but Savannah, I'm not a bank.
bank.
I'm
Bank
not a,
me.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm not,
I know. You're
I'm not,
yeah, you're not bank. You are
I,
a can person.
I'm not. I'm a person. I'm not a bank. So,
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So it's a good topic tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I this topic should be talked on WeChat. I want to mention English corner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can send me a message on
Okay.
WeChat. Okay, no problem. Yeah,
Okay.
you can send me a message on WeChat.
Okay. And I
Okay.
have a WeChat and can see some of your moments about the
Yeah.
English vocabulary, English interesting stories,
Yeah. Some
and
interesting
your
stories.
story with your friend. It's
Oh,
very
my story. Oh, with
interesting.
my good friend with my best friend.
Your best friend. Wow, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alva,
Yeah.
Alva.
Yeah. From Iowa. From
Yeah.
Iowa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll be coming back to Beijing this week, and maybe I can try to talk him into coming to my English corner if he has time.
Nice.
Yeah,
If he can go to English corner,
eh,
I will
oh, okay. Yeah,
I will
I'll try to see if he has time on Saturday afternoon to come to my
and
English corner.
if she don't
He
go to the
he
corner, it's okay. I also want to join your corner.
Yeah, yeah, but I know some people want to meet him and ask him lots of questions. So I asked him about it, and he said if he has time, he would do that. But it depends on what day he comes back from the U.S.
Oh, it's
Okay.
yeah, your friend is so nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Best friend.
he's my good friend, and whenever he asks to borrow money from me, I always give it to him, no questions asked. Yeah,
Wow,
because he always pays it back within a week, always.
I admire your relationship.
So
So
yeah, I
close.
trust him and he trusts me. We come from the same state. We come from Iowa, so we've known each other a long time.
It's
Great.
very nice to develop a so nice relationship.
Yeah, yeah, it is nice. And I'm sure you have some really good friends too,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. But my best friend is very far from.
Uh,
It's very far.
not in
She
Beijing.
yeah, she's in the south of China.
Oh, okay. So she's warm and you're cold.
Yeah, yeah. She, yeah, the environment, the temperature in her place is warmer.
Warmer.
Oh, Beijing is so cold. I hate cold weather.
Yeah, yeah. Today was not too bad, but
Yeah,
yeah,
today's not it's not cold.
yeah,
I like today
yeah.
today's
Today
temperature
was
today's
nice, but I
weather.
but I think in the next few days it's going to get cold again.
Yeah,呃，天气预报怎么说，朋友们？
Now
天
you
气预
need
报
people
怎么说？
you, you need people to translate for you again.
天气the weather
The weather
pre
report, the weather
forecast
forecast, the forecast.
prediction of reports
Yeah,
weather forecast
weather forecast.
or weather forecast for weather forecast shows the next couple of days temperature is very cold.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna
we
get
should
cold.
add some thick coats.
Yeah, so make sure you dress very warm. Put some mittens on, a hat, and a scarf, and some really, really warm clothes, Savannah. Okay.
Okay,
I
you should.
Yeah, I have to make sure because I don't have any hair to keep my head warm.
You're so humorous.
So I have to wear. So sometimes I have to wear a hat.
Yeah, it's reasonable because I have hair can prevent some cold wind. But
Yeah, yeah, but I don't.
I think you also could. Because it show me it show you more no how to say it show you candor.
Yes, yeah. So I'll sometimes I have to wear a hat to keep my head warm.
Okay,
Okay,
and I hope you were doing well in your job
I am. I'm
position.
good. I'm doing great. I hope you.
Good
I
remark.
hope you. I hope you have a great week this week.
Okay.
Okay. Be patient with your roommates. Okay.
Okay, hope I hope tomorrow will be better. You too.
Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow will be better. Okay. Have a great night.
Okay.
Night. It was
I
nice to
talk
meet
to
you.
I talk too much time with you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You did great. Your English is good. So keep practicing. Okay. Keep practicing.
Uh, how to say the you have went you have been to a popular place been the build a very popular place. I don't know how to translate.
In Beijing.
In Beijing, yeah.
Oh.
Today, morning,
Oh. This morning.
yeah.
Okay.
How
Down in
to
the CBD area.
oh CBD, yeah.
Yeah, the CBD area.
The building is very it's
Yeah, that's
awesome.
yeah, that was Saturday morning that I was there. Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, that's okay. Saturday
Saturday,
Saturday
oh
morning
not today.
Saturday morning I was there because that's near where I do west near my where I have my English corner.
Oh,
Yeah,
very nice.
it's in that area.
It's close to your English
Corner. Yeah. Yeah,
area.
those
Oh.
buildings are close to my English corner. So that's when I was walking to my English corner, I took those pictures.
Oh, so yesterday you were busy. You don't open your live.
Yeah, I didn't have a live. I never. I normally don't have a live stream on Saturday night because
Cause you're
I have.
busy. You're busy to talking people in your English corner.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
I think you're busy cause from weekdays you should work, and on the weekend you
You
should
work.
teach some people who joined your English corner.
Sure, but it's fun. I like it. So it's not really work. It's not really work for me. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
not. I don't
very
consider.
enjoyable.
I don't consider it work.
Yeah, and also almost every night you can open your live stream
Sure, almost
and
every
and
night.
teach us English, how
Yeah,
to speak, and teach us by speaking some interesting topics.
right. Yeah, some interesting topics. So tonight it's an
Yeah,
interesting topic.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I also like listen the conversation between you and Peter.
Oh, Peter. Peter's very inspirational, right?
Inspiration, what's that?
Inspirational.
Inspirational, yes.
That's
It's
is that a new word for you?
new word to me.
Yeah, is inspirational a new?
I learned some new words.
Oh, good.
Relish,
Relish,
onion, and
onion,
onion and
ketchup,
uh,
ketchup.
ketchup,
Yeah, ketchup is the red stuff you put on like a hamburger or a hot dog. It's red. It's made of tomatoes. It's called ketchup.
ketchup.
Yeah, and or
Uh,
sometimes when you have French fries at McDonald's,
down or
McDonald's,
Donald.
McDonald's.
Donald's. Oh, man,
My
I
my
don't not McDonald's. I just I keep rows on the internet in my online direct how to say dish 字典 I tried to add some notes in my
oh
online English app.
oh okay
I don't
okay
know how to say
okay. Your online
dictionary.
dictionary.
Dictionary. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if do you like to eat at McDonald's?
eating donut
McDonald's.
McDonald's. I do McDonald's on the people. I don't have the
Yeah,
habits and
yeah, yeah. But if you go to McDonald's, you can that a lot of times the cheeseburgers have
ketchup.
ketchup.
Ketchup. Okay.
Yeah,
I was looking for the
you can look up that word ketchup.
ketchup. Ketchup like meaning. Let me. What's the meaning? I should look
K
for the
E
dictionary.
T.
Ketchup. Ketchup.
Yeah,
KET.
CHUP. Ketchup.
Okay. It's my first time to see this
It's your
phrase.
first time to see this word.
I don't use it. I don't use it.
Ah, okay. It's very common. It's very common. We eat lots of ketchup in America.
Oh, it's it's meaning. Its meanings. What can you
Yeah,
express?
someone translated it in the comments.
It's very common in you. Oh, tomato sauce. Oh,
Yeah,
tomato sauce.
it's like a it's made of tomatoes.
Oh, tomato
Yeah,
sauce.
it's a red sauce that we put on our cheeseburgers or our hot dogs, or sometimes if we go to McDonald's, we'll put French fries. We'll dip French fries into ketchup when we eat them.
Oh, oh, oh. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I make it uh, uh I not understand because I don't know the ketchup.
Okay,
I finally know the meaning. I finally know
now
the
you
meaning.
know. I love ketchup.
I like too. Also,
Uh
I
huh.
eat the ketchup when when I eat hamburger. It's very
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. When you eat hamburgers or when you eat French fries,
Yeah.
right?
And in I also like eat raw tomato.
Oh, raw. I like raw tomatoes too.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
should let you see.
Oh, okay.
This this little tomato,
Those are called cherry tomatoes.
cherry tomato.
Yeah,
Oh,
cherry
cherry.
tomatoes because they're very small, kind of like the size of a cherry. We call those
Yeah.
cherry. Yeah, we call those cherry tomatoes. I love those.
Oh yeah, I can't speak to you. I'm
Yeah,
not VFC. I can't
yeah,
speak.
yeah. I love those. Oh, you got a message now because you're not a VIP.
Oh, I'm not VFC. And
Oh,
that.
your time limit.
Okay. I'll see you next time.
Okay,
I cannot keep talking to you.
okay. All right. Bye bye, Savannah.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Good night.
Good night.
Savannah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tomatoes, those little round tomatoes about this size are called cherry tomatoes. They're called cherry tomatoes, and because they're about the size, around the size of a cherry, they're maybe a little bigger than a cherry, but we call those cherry tomatoes, not just a regular tomato. A regular tomatoes maybe a bigger, maybe the size of a baseball or the size of an orange, but the small tomatoes we call those cherry tomatoes. So thank you so much, Savannah, for coming up on stage tonight and sharing with us your your opinion, your ideas about should you lend money to friends, and also sharing with us your dilemma with your roommates that you have, your new roommates. Be patient. You've only had these new roommates for 2 days, and it takes time for people to kind of work out all the problems or differences and awkwardness, and maybe after a week if they're still messy roommates, yeah, then maybe you have to have a nice chat with them, but be patient with them, give them the time to fix their messy rooms or their messy living rooms, and maybe it'll get better. If it doesn't, then I gave you some advice on how you can fix it. Anyway, yes, thanks so much for coming up on stage. Before Savannah, we had Peter Lee up on stage talking about the topic that we're talking about tonight. Should you loan money to friends? Is it a friendship killer if you loan money to your friends? We've heard different opinions on that. And also, Peter went through the reviewed the moments that I post on my reviewed the information I post on my moments. Wow. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow night, I will do a live stream starting at 9 p.m. Beijing time. Tomorrow night, starting at 9 p.m. Beijing time. Okay. Um, I'm not sure what the topic's going to be tomorrow night because I have a couple of ideas, but I haven't confirmed those ideas yet, or those a topic for tomorrow night. So anyway, I will be doing a live stream tomorrow night. I'll do a live stream Tuesday night. I'll do a live stream Wednesday night. No live stream Thursday night. Back again on Friday night. That's my schedule for this week, uh, as normal. Wait, yeah, no live stream Thursday night. That's right. I was trying to think my schedule may have changed this week, but so far it's the same. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. It is Sunday night. I hope you had a great weekend, and it is the weather in Beijing is very, very comfortable. It's a very, very comfortable weekend here in Beijing. So, if you if you are living in Beijing or you're traveling to Beijing and you'd like to attend an English corner to give you the opportunity to practice your English face to face with other people who are also trying to improve their English skills and make new friends, and also you can practice your English with me because I host those English corners. So, um, if you don't want to talk to me, then don't come to my English corner. Well, you still can, but you're going to have to talk to me because I ask lots of questions and I'm the host. So if you don't want to talk to me, then don't come to the English corner because if you come to my English corner, you have to talk to me because I'll ask you lots of questions. And they're not yes or no questions, they're open ended questions. That means open ended questions means that you can't answer yes or no when I ask these questions. So everybody gets an opportunity to chat. Everybody gets an opportunity to share their opinions and ideas at my English corners, and that's the purpose of the English corner is that you can open your mouth and share your opinions, your ideas, and practice your English. Okay, let's continue. Hi,
But
how are you?
I'm so excited. I'm very good. How about you?
I'm good. Why? What are you so excited about? You had a good day today?
No, because you brought me up all the step because I don't know when did Hello Talk only allow not VIP members only can watch 1 hour for living room. So
The live
my
was yeah. They changed that. I think a couple of weeks ago.
I
Yeah, I
just
think it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know the exact time, but I think it was a couple of weeks ago they changed that policy.
that's really bad.
I know. I've heard it. A lot of people send me messages, about that, and I said I don't have any control over it. I can't do anything. But if you really want to complain, you can send Hello Talk customer service your complaints. Uh
Yes.
huh.
And so my time was running out, so I was so eager to come up on the stage. And
Well, great. So, how was your weekend, Sherry?
it was good.
Okay.
Uh I hung out with my friends and watched the movie
Oh,
and
what kind of movie?
it's a Japanese movie named maybe I don't know the official English name, but
Okay.
if I translate Chinese to English, it's
Well,
Red Pig.
okay. So, what was it about?
It's about a man and who was living in like the World War II time.
Oh, okay. During World War II time.
Yeah, he
Okay.
he, he's a Japanese, and after the war, he became to a pig,
Okay.
and but he can also walk. Like he just has a pig head.
A pig head.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's a polite, can drive airplane,
Oh, a pilot.
a pilot.
He's a pilot. Oh, okay. So it's a
He,
Chinese. It's a Chinese movie.
It's a Japanese movie.
Oh, a Japanese movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not real person. It's a comic.
Oh, it's animation.
Yeah, animation.
Ah, okay. That's so it's an animation.
Yes, animation.
Was it good?
Yeah, yes, it's good, but I think it's not the best movie of that director.
Ah, okay. So it's not the best, but it was okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. So you went to see a movie and hang out with your friends this weekend.
Yes.
So it sounds like a relaxing weekend.
Yes.
Okay. How's the weather in your city? Was it comfortable?
Yes. It's very warm today.
Good.
I think it's very similar to Beijing.
Yeah, Beijing was like 15 degrees today.
Or in my city, it's like 17.
Okay, so yeah, very similar, very comfortable, and blue skies and sunshine.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
It's a good weather to go out.
it's very nice weather to go outside and spend time in a park or just hang out.
Yes, that's true.
Great. So you know our topic tonight, Sherry.
Yes, I know.
What do you think?
Um,
What do you think? Is it a good idea to loan money to friends, or do you think it can kill a friendship?
I think it depends on which what kind of friends they are. Like
Okay.
if my best friend or my close friend want to borrow money from me,
Uh huh.
I think I will borrow. I
Oh,
will let
you'll lend them the money.
yeah let them money
Okay.
because as best friends, I think you know her or you know him and you know that what kind of person he or she is.
Right.
So
You trust them.
yeah, there's I trust them, so I can let the money to them.
Okay.
But if they are like just normal friends, I think it's not very safe.
Okay. So if they're not really, you don't call them a friend. Maybe you just call them an acquaintance.
Acquaintance?
Acquaintance is somebody that's maybe not a really close friend, but just kind of like a common friend
Oh
that you
yes.
don't know a lot about their personal life. You don't know them really personally, but you just know them.
Yeah, and you don't trust
Right.
him.
You haven't had an opportunity to earn their trust, or they haven't had an opportunity to earn your trust yet.
Yes, so it's
So,
not a good idea to
right.
lend money to this kind
Sh-
of person.
Sure. So, have you ever loaned money to one of your really close friends and they never paid it back?
I don't have this kind of experience.
Okay.
I
Okay.
lent money to my close friend, but they all give me back.
Okay, good. That's good. So you have a positive experience doing loaning money to your friends. So that's good.
There's one time that she's my best friend when we were in high school.
Oh,
When we were
okay.
in high school, he wanted to
She
she yeah she wanted to borrow me like 200 and in that time it was a lot of money for me because we
Yeah.
were high school students
Right,
and
yeah. High school students don't have a lot of money.
yeah, but I'm a person who likes to save money. So she knew that I have money, so she wanted to borrow money from me.
Okay.
But here's the thing that the money she didn't need it. She wanted to borrow money from me, and she will lend it to another person.
Ah, so one of her friends said, "Can you ask Sherry if she can loan you 200 RMB?" And so she did, and then she gave it to another friend.
Yes, and that friend of her, uh, we were classmates, but I don't like that person. I don't like him.
You
It's a
don't like,
boy.
oh, you don't like him? Why? Was he mean? Was he a
Uh,
bully? Was he a bully?
it's very complicated.
Okay. Was he
That
your
boy,
he's your ex-boyfriend?
no. That boy, his girlfriend, she bullied me in middle.
Oh, in middle school.
Yeah. So
Ah, okay.
we were both we were all classmates in middle school, and that
Okay.
boy want to borrow money from my friend, but his girlfriend bullied me in middle school.
Ah, okay. So you didn't like him.
No, I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, because his girlfriend was a bully.
Yes, and
Yeah.
once when my friends wanted to borrow money from me, I didn't want to, I didn't want to let her.
Yeah. Lend her the money.
But she's my best friend, so I was thinking, oh, okay, let's just forget about that couple. I will just think that I just lend money to my best friend. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And just hope that she pays you back.
Yes, so I lent her the money, but
Okay.
after maybe half a year, she didn't give me back. So
Uh,
I was a little bit nervous. So it's a lot of money for me. So
sure.
I asked her, when can you pay me back?
Uh huh.
But she was like, that boy didn't hadn't pay her back, so she didn't have money. Uh,
Mm.
it, it made me a little bit upset because for me, the money just for her, not for that boy.
For
But
them, right?
yeah, so she couldn't pay me back, and in that time we were a little bit
Separated.
yes, because of
Oh,
that
because
100.
because of that money.
uh,
Yeah.
and I think after a year, and after Chinese Lunar New Year, when we were young, we can get red pockets from our parents.
Right.
And after a Lunar New Year in China, she got her red pocket and gave that money to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but
Because that boy probably never paid her back, so she paid you back.
I never know that. I
Yeah, you
didn't know.
don't know. Yeah, you don't know, but maybe he did pay her back when he got his money and paid her back, so she paid you back.
Yeah, in the end, she paid me back, but in that year, we were not close,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this it's not a big deal, but in that time, it's a little bit distract our relationship.
Sure, it can affect people's relationships, especially if you don't have a lot of money. When you're high school, you don't have a lot of money to begin with, so it's not easy for you to give that money or loan that money to people. You and you expect it back, so it can cause a lot of issues with friendships.
Yes, and that money, it's almost my 1 month for my living, like to say. I need to use that money to buy
Yeah,
dinner and
food.
take buses.
Yeah, food,
Yes,
right? You need money to buy food.
yes.
Okay, that's good. Well, you were a good friend.
And after that, some of my best friends used to borrow money from me, but if I know this money is just for my best friends, it's okay for me to let the money.
Yeah.
So when I was in college, my friends used to borrow money from me, and I lent it to her, and she gave me back.
She paid you
So
back.
yes, it's a good thing because you know that she will pay me back, and I think it's a good thing for our relationship because she will remember that I helped her.
Right. Yeah. She'll feel very happy that you helped her, and that's what good friends do. They help each other out.
Yes, it's the meaning of best friend because we need to support each other
Right.
and we help each other.
Great. So now as adults, sometimes you have to be careful who you loan money to, because most of the time as adults, they're not asking for 200. They're maybe asking for 10 or 20,000, big money.
Yes, one of my colleagues, she used to let a lot of money to her colleague.
Mm.
She like almost 2 years. He hasn't paid her back yet,
Wow.
and they almost they she uh went to the like how to say court.
Oh, the court
Yes,
to sue her
yes,
or
yes,
friend, her colleague.
yes.
So did that
So
work?
no, it's still in the process. It's not.
Okay. It's not finished yet.
Yes,
Yeah, that's good. It's yeah, that's if you go to court, if you have to go to court to sue your friend to get your money back, of course that's going to pretty much destroy the friendship,
yes,
right? You're not friends anymore after that.
yeah. I think so.
This is the downside or the negative part of loaning money to friends. Sometimes even if you think they're your close friend, when it comes to money, it can change everything sometimes.
Yes, but I think if the money uh, can destroy a relationship is not worth it.
Yeah, right. It's true.
So learn a lesson.
Right.
You can that person is not worth to trust.
Sure. Yeah, a good friend, if they borrow money from you, a good friend will pay it back.
Yes,
Right. What about family?
family.
Yeah.
If my family members want to borrow money from me, I think I will
Okay.
definitely will lend money.
Okay. So if your family members ask to borrow money from you, there's no questions. You just say, okay, how much?
Yes, if I
Right.
can, the numbers, if I can afford.
Afford it. Now, and some people I've talked to in China, some Chinese people say that when we loan money to family, it's not really a loan. It's like a gift. We never expect.
Yes, yes,
That's good. Yeah, that's
yes.
good because
But
expect it
older
to be
definitely.
paid back. So it's kind of like a gift.
Yes, my mother always lent her money to her younger brother, and he never paid her back.
Yeah. I've heard stories like that a lot in China because in America, we just don't do that.
Oh, really? So if your brother wants to borrow money from you, how would you do?
He would never
What?
ask.
Oh,
Yeah. In America, like my brother, I have two brothers and a younger sister, and not once in my whole life have they ever asked to borrow money from me.
so what if they need money? They will loan in a bank.
Yes, yeah. In America, most people will go to the bank and get a loan to if they need money. Yeah, we don't ask our friends and relatives to borrow money from them. It's just not part of our culture.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
not. So it's just not part of our culture. In fact, in America, I can't remember even any of my friends ever asking to borrow money from me.
Oh, I think that's a good thing because there's nothing can make your relationship in risk.
Sure, that's just one. Yeah, we still run into you know difficult situations with relationships, but it's not usually caused by money because money is not usually it's not a topic that we talk about. We don't talk about our salary. We don't talk about how much money we have or we don't have. If we need money, it's a very personal thing. We don't want to involve our family in our personal lives, so we'll go to the bank and get a loan to help ourselves out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that way, if we can't pay the money back, it's not going to hurt our family relationship or friendship. It's just going to hurt our relationship with the bank.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, well, for some people, it's a big deal because if you can't pay the money back to the bank, then the bank, may take you to court and sue you.
If the bank saw someone who cannot pay the back, and what will happen to
So it,
that?
so that person can be in, then they would, what will happen is if the bank goes after you through the court system to pay them back, then your salary that you get once a month from your company,
Yes.
they'll withdraw part of that money from your salary before it goes into your bank account, and it will go to pay off that bank loan.
Just for one time they will get them all, and
No,
or
no, once a
just.
month, once a month.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so a little bit. So for instance, I'll just use a round number. Like if you get paid 10,000 a month in your salary, maybe they'll take
Mhm.
1,000 of that per month to
Oh,
to pay back your loan.
I
So
see.
that so that's they have to go through the court system to do that, and then they'll send a official letter from the court to your company and tell your company
Mhm.
this employee owes money, and so you need to deduct 1,000 of their salary every month and send it to the bank.
Also, does it will it affect that person to find another job in the future?
And probably not another job, but it will affect their credit. So maybe it'll be difficult for them to get a loan at the bank in the future.
So if someone's credit is not very good, it will only affect he or she get again
Yeah,
in the back.
right, right. It'll affect their chances for getting a loan in the future.
Oh, in China, if someone's credit is not very good, it will affect he or she find a job
Yeah,
in the future.
yeah. Some companies will check your credit history,
Mhm.
depending on the job. Depending on the job, some companies will check your credit history, and if you have bad credit history, maybe that will affect your chances of getting a job at certain fields, certain companies.
I see.
Yeah. So if your job involves managing money,
Mhm.
and you
Oh,
ha- and you at your job, if your job involves managing money, or some type of a financial job, your chances of getting another job would be very difficult.
it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. But if your job doesn't have anything to do with managing money or finances, then it doesn't really affect you.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's how we handle it. That's how most people. Now, I'm not saying all people don't borrow money from family, but it's just the majority of people in America don't borrow money from family or friends. It's just not really that common.
Oh, I think in my family it's a common thing because even last week or this week, my mother used to wanted to borrow some money
From
from
you?
me. Yeah.
Okay. Now if my mom, if my mom for some reason needed to borrow money from me, I would do it. But she's never been in that situation where she's had to borrow money because and she's never asked me. But if something came up and she needed to for some reason, I would of course just give her the money. I wouldn't
Def-
expect her to pay it back.
Definitely.
And it's the same with me. If I for some reason needed money, my mom would give me the money, no problems.
Yeah, I can do as much as I can.
Yeah, sure. So but it's just not something. I know my mom would never ask me for money because she's never been in a situation where she's needed to borrow money, and it's the same with me. I've never been in a situation where I needed to borrow money from my family. If I need money, I go to the bank.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's just the difference in cultures.
I
Great.
see.
So, what are you going to do this week? Just work?
This work and this week I will go to a concert in Saturday night.
On Saturday night.
All Saturday night.
You're going to go to a concert on Saturday night. Where?
Just in Xi'an,
Oh,
in my
okay. Okay, in Xi'an, you're gonna go. What? So who's the singer? A man or a woman?
a woman, and she is a Chinese singer.
Okay. Is
I
and
don't
why do you like her?
When I was in middle school, I like her songs very much.
Ah, great. That's nice that you can go see her now.
Yeah, it's a kind of dream of me, of
That's
mine.
good. That's good. So, did you get good seats?
I don't know. I haven't got my ticket
Oh,
yet.
okay. You haven't got your tickets yet. So, will you go by yourself or with some friends?
By myself because my friends they didn't buy the tickets because
Oh,
it's very hard to buy.
it's hard to buy on it's those tickets online,
Yeah, you
right?
need to like yes.
You have to be very quick.
Yes, it's almost sold out for like 2 minutes.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think my tickets is somebody who didn't pay the bill, and so the
Oh, okay. Someone else didn't pay for the ticket, so the ticket went back into it went back so people could buy it, and you were there to buy it.
yes,
Okay. Some Chinese people are asking who's the singer.
刘若英. I don't
Wow.
know her English name.
Okay, that's okay. I won't. Most people won't know her English name, but they'll know her. They'll know who she is Chinese,
Yes, her
right?
song is very good.
Very popular, right?
Yes,
Okay, so where's the concert at? Is it at a big place?
yes,
Okay, at a big concert hall.
yes. It's I think it's the biggest place in Xi'an.
Okay, great. That sounds like fun. How's the weather in Xi'an? It's been pretty nice, really warm, right?
Yes, for this week it's really warm, but I
Okay.
don't know the weather in next week.
Well, I think
I
I seen some videos. Well, I posted some videos on my WeChat moments. Some people had sent me from Xi'an where it was snowing.
last weekend,
Yeah,
last
last
Saturday.
weekend, not this Saturday, but the Saturday before, it was heavy snow in the downtown area near the wall.
Yes, and you know even it's winter and we saw storm
Storm,
and light.
lightning,
Yeah, lightning in
lightning, thunder, and lightning.
yeah, thunder and lightning.
Wow, yeah. Well, the video they sent me of the snow looked very, very beautiful. Really
Yeah,
heavy snow.
yeah, but it didn't last very long because the weather
Went,
climate.
yeah. So it melted. It melted right away.
Yes,
Yeah, it melted right away. But it was nice to see it coming down and covering, some of the very ancient old buildings in Xi'an, the wall and all of that. It looked very beautiful.
yeah, it's very beautiful when Xi'an rained.
Yeah,
Uh,
just
no,
snow,
no,
not rain.
my brain is
Yeah, so it maybe it's nice to see rain because rain will clear the air and the smell of rain is very nice. But to snow is a nice a sight to see. Very beautiful scenery.
yes. Snow days in Xi'an is the best beautiful days.
Okay, great.
Most beautiful days.
So you like snow.
Yes, I like snow, but I don't like winter.
But snow, it only snows in winter.
I don't like the cold weather, but I like the snow.
Okay, okay. That's fine. That's good. It's just like saying I like ice cream, but I don't like cold food. That's okay. I understand. I understand how you feel because I also like snow, but I don't mind the cold weather. I just don't like really windy weather when it's cold.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
the cold weather doesn't bother me, but it's when it's windy and cold at the same time that's what I don't like.
So you just need
Yeah.
sunshine.
Yeah, I like sunshine and if it's cold it's okay, but if it's windy, then I'm not a happy camper.
I think the bad weather will affect people's emotion.
Sure. Yeah, people will, like today when I was out and about here in Beijing, a lot of people smiling and happy, taking pictures and walking around, and they didn't have to wear winter coats and it just seemed like everybody was in a very, very good mood.
So did I.
Yeah, so was I.
So was I. So
Oh,
when the weather got warm in Xi'an last week, I felt so happy every day.
yeah. Yeah, isn't it? It's a happy feeling when you can go outside and you can just feel the warmer weather. It's not really hot, but it's not cold.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah, very comfortable, and especially it's not raining.
Yes.
Fantastic. So, do you have any questions tonight, Sherry?
Yes, I do have one question.
Okay.
So, you and I cannot pronounce her name. The last girl on the
Oh,
stage,
Savannah.
uh, Savannah. You were talking
Savannah.
about Savannah.
Savannah. Yeah, her name's
Yeah,
Savannah.
yeah. You were talking about tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, tomatoes.
Yeah. So, how to pronounce? If I pronounce the tomatoes as tomatoes, is it correct?
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, tomato in American English, tomato in British English.
Oh, I
That's the
see.
only difference. Yeah. So if you say tomato, people will know what you mean. They just know that you maybe learned British English curriculum. And in China, a lot of schools taught British English curriculum. So a lot of Chinese people say tomato.
Yeah, so when I learned this word, my teacher said tomato,
Sure.
and when I hear that you say it's a tomato, I was a little bit confused.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a difference in, British English and American English. There's lots of differences between British English and American English. That's just one.
So can you tell them apart? Can you tell American English and British English apart?
Sure.
Or
Yeah, okay, because they pronounce words differently, like tomato, tomato, and like in America, we call when you go to McDonald's and eat French fries.
mhm,
Do you like
French fries?
French
Yeah.
fries? Okay.
Yes.
In British English, they don't call them French fries. They call them chips.
Chips, but
Yeah.
I think chips is something is like slight and it's not the French fries.
Right. That's those in America, those are called potato chips.
Yes.
That's what we call chips in America. But in British English, if you go to the UK, they call French fries chips.
Oh, I
And the
see.
little things that we call potato chips, those little round things that you talked
Yeah.
about, in British English, they call those crisps.
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 Yeah, I got it. I
Yeah.
got
And
that.
in America, we have cookies.
Cookies. Yeah, I know.
Cook, cook, cookie.
I know that in British English, it's some words start with B.
Biscuit.
Yeah, biscuit.
Yeah. So in America, cookies are sweet
Uh-huh.
and chips are salty.
Yes.
And in British English, biscuits are sweet and
Hmm.
crisps are salty.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
that.
So those are
And
some of the differences.
but you can all understand each other, right?
Most of the time, yeah, I can because I've taught people the differences between British English and American English, and most people in America, they know the differences. So, and I think the Brit people, because I have some British friends here in Beijing, and they'll tell me, Todd, some people in the UK call them French fries now. They don't call them chips. So it just all depends.
I see.
Yeah, but there's some different, how, like in America, we call the pants that we wear, like blue jeans,
Mm?
the pants that we wear. In British English, they'll call them trousers.
Trousers, yes.
Yeah, in America, in America, we never call them trousers.
Is it a little bit weird if if a American person say trousers?
Yeah, it is kind of weird because it's not a word that we usually use in America to describe, pants. We call them pants or jeans. We don't usually call them trousers.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you have different ways
Yeah,
to say.
sure. There's many, many differences between British English and American English, all the way from how we pronounce words, the definition of some words, and some of the spelling, how we spell words.
Yes, and even one word you have different spelling with, like color, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Color in America is COLOR, and in British English it's COLOUR. We just eliminate the U.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And there's lots of words where we have simplified the spelling of those words. We've eliminated the U in a lot of words.
Oh, I see. So when I was in middle school, I saw this kind of words. I was so confused. Which one is the correct one?
Right. Yeah, it's just like favor. Favor in America, we spell favor Favor. In British English, they spell it Favour.
Oh, I
Yeah, so there's
see.
lots
It's very
yeah, there's
interesting.
lots of words that are spelled different, pronounced different, and have different meanings.
That's very interesting.
Good question. Do you have any other questions tonight, Sherry?
No, I don't.
Hmm. That was a good
Yes.
question. Oh, cheers. What are you drinking?
Hot
Beer?
water.
Beer?
Hot water.
Oh, not beer. Okay. Not beer. Okay. Well, good. Hot water is healthy for you.
Yeah, Chinese girls like hot water.
Yeah. And Chinese boys like hot water too.
Really?
Sure. A lot of people like hot water.
Because they are so hot.
Yes, so it's very hot.
It's a bad joke.
No, that's a good joke. It's a good joke. You're very humorous.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on stage tonight. It was nice to see you again and talk to you, and great questions and a great conversation.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Todd.
Yeah,
Hope you have
and
a good.
and have a great week. Okay.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, thanks, Sherry, for coming up on stage. Yeah, great question about British English and American English. Yeah, there's some pretty, yeah, pretty common differences between British English and American English. I think I've I've posted some on my moments, but it's been, I'm sure, many many months ago, not recently. Um, because there's so many. But it's a very I think a lot of people are pretty familiar with maybe some of the differences, like tomato. But that's not a big deal. If you go to America and if you go to a restaurant and you say I want tomato on my cheeseburger, they're going to know what you mean. They're not going to say what's a tomato. Yeah, they'll pretty much know what you mean. So it's not it's not really a big deal. But if you go to America and you order a cheeseburger and you say you want chips with it, you're not going to get French fries. You're going to get potato chips with it. So that would be a big difference. And maybe sometimes if you go to a restaurant in America and you order a cheeseburger and you say you want chips with it, maybe they'll say, sorry, we don't have any chips. And you're going to go, what? I thought all restaurants have chips. And they're going, no, we don't have chips. We have French fries if you want that with it, but we don't have any chips. And they'll go, what's French fries? And then maybe they'll show you a picture and they go, oh, that's what that is. Okay, I thought they were called chips. No, we don't call them chips in America. We call them French fries. So, yeah, so there are a lot of differences, and it can be a little confusing and a little awkward if you go to America and you use the wrong word. And but it's easy. Most of the waiters or waitresses are more than willing to help you and to work out the problem, so it's not a serious issue. So don't worry about it too much. Anyway, there are many differences between British English and American English. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. It just means they're different. Just like people. People in different countries are different. It doesn't mean that people in one country are better than people in another country. It just means they're different. That's all. So we're all different, we're all unique, and that's what makes the world go round. Makes the world a really beautiful place because we're all unique, we're all different, and I think that's what is so amazing about the world. So our topic tonight is, would you loan money to your best friend or your friend maybe? Would you loan money to your friend? Can it can it be a friendship killer? Maybe. Who knows? But we've heard different opinions about that tonight. Um, I've shared my opinion with it. If it's a close friend, no problem. If it is just an acquaintance, yeah, I usually don't loan money to people I don't know very well. Maybe they say they're my friend, but I really don't, I don't hang out with them. I don't spend a lot of time with them, and they don't contact me unless they need money. And then I know I don't loan money to them. Now, my really, really close friends who I have here in China, maybe two, maybe three, I have no problems. I'll loan them money in no time at all. No, they don't even have to, don't no time at all. No questions asked. I don't even care what they need it for. I don't even say, well, why do you need that money? I don't care. It's not my business. If they need to borrow money from me and they ask, then I know it must be a serious or a problem or they really need it for something. I'll give it to them. I'll loan it. I'll loan the money to them. No questions asked because I trust them and they always pay me back. So I don't worry about that. And they've never ever not paid me back. So I trust them. Now, if it's somebody else that I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical. Somebody that I don't know that well. Yeah, if I don't know them at all, if I've never met them face to face, if they're just WeChat friends or Hello Talk friends or friends on other platforms, but I've never met them face to face, never, ever, 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 ever will I loan them money. Yeah, if I've never met them face to face, never. Never loan money to people you've never met. If I tell you that once, I'll tell you it a million times. Never, ever, ever loan money to anybody you've never met in person. I hear it so many times. People have, met people on WeChat or on Hello Talk, and they think they're really good friends, and then they loan them money, and then those friends disappear. So don't do it. Todd, you loaned $1,000 to me. My coffee is gone, and it's only 10:30, so we got a lot of time left tonight. So, Todd, can you please teach us the pronunciation of unique, and desert? Yeah, because they have two pronunciations. Unique has one pronunciation, unique, and desert usually is pronounced desert if it's like a hot, dry place with lots of sand and camels. That's called a desert. But if it also has a second pronunciation called desert. If you desert somebody, that means you abandon them, you leave them, you desert somebody. So that one has two pronunciations and two meanings, desert and desert. Dessert can be spelled with two S's. That means it's like a cake or candy or some kind of a sweet treat that you eat at the end of a meal. We call it a dessert, but that has two S's. When you pronounce dessert with one S, that means you abandon somebody or leave them. You desert them. That means you abandon them. Also, desert, desert, is a hot, dry, sandy place with camels. Most of the time they have camels. I don't think all deserts have camels, but it's hot and dry. And they have maybe very few trees, very little water. Speaking of water, I drink lots of water. Water's very healthy for you. So if you want my advice, I'm not a doctor, but I would highly recommend you drink lots of water. Okay, let's continue on with the live stream. If you're raising your hand, try to be patient with me, and I'll try to bring you up on stage tonight. We still have lots of time. Hi, hi,
Hello.
hi, stranger.
Hi, stranger. Long time no see you.
Yeah, I think it's been several months.
Several months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we miss you so much because like Hello Talk like planet Mars without you.
I'm always here. If anybody needs to find me, they can always find me on Hello Talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
always here. I don't. I never. I'm always here. At some time, usually every night in my live stream.
Mm. And how was your disappear? How was? Is it okay?
My what?
Your disappear a while, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe
I did that. Yeah, back in like July and August.
yes.
Yeah, back in July and August, I took like maybe
Mm-hmm.
a month off because mostly it was mainly because of my job. Yeah,
Oh,
my job got busy. They needed me to do. They added some projects to my schedule, and so I had to stop doing live streams for about 4 or 5 weeks.
oh. So it's mean you got the promotion after that.
That wasn't a promotion. It was just extra work.
Oh, so it's mean you got a lot of money.
It's not about money.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
it's
about the experience.
yeah, it's about my experience and about my willingness and ability to help our company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was very we were very busy working on a couple of new projects that we had, and they needed me to help and participate. They asked me, and I didn't have to. I could have said no because I need to do my live streams, but I wanted to help them out, so I said, okay, no problem, I can help.
Yeah, eventually increase your salary. I think so.
It increased my knowledge,
Yeah, of
and
course. Yeah,
knowledge is power.
yes, correct.
Yeah,
But the eventually, of course, I hope increase your salary.
yeah, maybe someday.
I will pray for that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's so nice of you. So, what do you
Uh,
think about our topic tonight?
okay, I will read first to make
Okay.
sure my pronunciation, and then after that we discuss about the friendship killer. Okay?
Okay, the friendship killer. Yeah.
Yeah. Our topic for tonight live stream loaning.
Loaning.
Yeah, loaning money, is it a friendship killer? When
Good question.
yeah, is it a friendship killer? Is it a
Right.
friendship killer? When faced with an emergency, your friends need some money, would you be willing to lend a helping hand, or would you refuse because you've heard that loaning money to a friend could ruin a
Right.
friendship?
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Ruin
Let's
means destroy. Ruin means
math.
destroy.
Yeah, destroy. Yeah, destroy
Destroy.
our friendship.
Right.
Okay, so which one we prefer about that? You can helping or you can refuse, because you've heard about that. Okay,
Right.
for me, depend on situation.
Okay.
Yeah, depend on situation. First of all, even though I met them face to face,
Yeah.
I'm thinking twice about that.
Okay.
I agree with the loan money with the friendship with the friends can ruin the our friendship.
It's
uh,
possible.
Possible.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is my best friends, maybe I will give them a half, not a full of their request,
Right. Good.
because for me, for example, they cannot give me a back
The money.
the money. I will already think I wanna give them.
Okay.
So yeah, because um this is important for the equal relationship, between the
Sure.
friends.
Sure.
Sometimes money can make a hell for everything, right? So
Sure.
for me, this is a true to it could ruin a friendship.
It's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
possible for that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very possible.
Ex- yeah, especially when this is a huge money,
Yeah,
for
if it's a
example.
large amount of money and you can't really afford to lose that money, it can
Yeah,
really cause some problems.
yeah, yeah. So if you don't want to ruin our relationship, so I think better you just give them a half or
Yeah,
the
a
maybe
smaller amount.
small, yeah, smaller than their request, and then yeah, and then you couldn't feel the um what should I call in English? I mean, upset, or maybe you can set when he didn't give you back your money, right? So
Right. Yeah. So if you give them a smaller amount, maybe amount that if they don't pay you back, then it's not a big deal. It's not like you're gonna go hungry or not pay your rent or pay your mortgage, or it's not going to be an amount of money. It's a amount of money that you can afford to lose.
yeah,
Yeah. But it can still it can still possibly cause problems within a friendship.
yes,
Yeah.
correct. So if you just give them small money, is it not bill? It's not deal for you
Right.
to, yeah, for that.
Right.
Um, because I have a bad experience about that, about the loan money, and then after that, I never ever to give the full of the money,
Uh-huh.
whatever he is,
Okay.
whatever he is. So after that, I decided if somebody that I know wanna loan money to me, and then I just give them a half or mm,
A small amount.
yeah, small amounts, small
Okay.
amount.
If they want to borrow money from you, you'll just say, you
Yes,
know what? I'm sorry, but I can't give you the full amount, but this is what I can afford
yes,
because I have lots of things I need to do. I have lots of, I have lots of obligations, a lot that
yeah,
I need this money for. So I can afford to loan you this amount of money, and that's it.
yeah,
Take it,
I
take
yeah,
it, take it, or leave it.
yes, yes. I said like, yeah, I can afford the smaller money for that,
Right.
and then yeah, and then I said, yeah, if okay for you, um, and then I didn't feel the hesitated
Sure.
to, yeah, to say like that, because I don't have obligation to give them a happy or something that, and then after that maybe we still have a equal relationship.
Right. And if they never ever pay you back, maybe you can still be friends with them. But the next time, if they want to borrow money, you can say, the last time you borrowed money from me, you didn't pay me back. So I can't. I'm gonna have to say no this time. I'm sorry, but I can't
Yes,
because the last time you
yeah,
didn't repay me, and so this time I'm gonna have to say no. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. But we still can have a relationship, because no big deal for me to
Right.
lose the money, right?
Sure.
But
Yeah.
you can imagine when you have the give loan money, a large amounts, and then I think this is can ruin your friendship, right? Mess
Sure.
everything.
It's
Yeah. So
it's very possible.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Even though this is a face to face, even though this is my best friend, okay?
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
forbidden with the friendship in the online.
Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely, you're right. Never ever loan money to people you've never met face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you have a friend in the online, you never meet face to face, and then you just give them. No give loan, okay?
right. Yeah,
Just give,
you can give them
just
lots of support. You can give them lots of support, some positive energy. Give them lots of that, but no money.
no money. But except you want to give them with the voluntary.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I always tell people don't loan money to people you've never met face to face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
face to face. I mean not online, right? Uh,
Right, online or face. Yeah,
yeah,
if you've
to
met,
face, physically, right?
yeah,
Physically
physically. Yeah, if you've never met them physically in person, then
in
of course
person.
I would never ever loan them money.
Yeah. So this is the meaning
Good.
of the killer friendship. So
Yeah, that's the yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, it can be a friendship killer. Sometimes loaning money to friends can
yeah.
kill a friendship.
I have a friend in the another application, and then he is a yeah, I mean he is not a rich person, and
Okay.
he borrow money, not to me,
Oh,
and
not from you.
yeah, not from me, and then he
Okay.
borrow from the my best friend in the online too.
Ah, okay.
The end of the our friendship, um the other guys told me he doesn't like him
Uh,
because he because my best friend give a lot to, yeah, I mean the, yeah,
helped him,
yeah, help him so much money. So yeah, this
and he never paid your best friend back.
never, never.
Okay. So now
Yeah,
your best friend says, "I don't like him because,
yeah,
he scammed me."
yeah, scam, and something like that. So I said to him, um you believe him, and then why you give him so much money, why you give a loan with the large amount money, and then even though I inform you, please be careful,
Right.
even though we always talk each other every day, but this is talking about the money, it's difference. Even
Yeah.
though we meet physically, something can be happen if we talk about the money.
Sure. Money is all it can sometimes possibly cause a lot of problems between friends.
Yeah, because money can change character and behavior someone.
Yeah, it can. Because we all want money, we all need money, so sometimes people do some desperate things to get
Yeah.
money,
Yes, correct. So
right?
yeah, if you talk about money, if you want to know this is a true friends or not, you can see when he or she didn't have a lot of money, and then you
Right.
can know about the truly his character,
Right.
her character. So if you want to, okay, everybody, if you want to looking for the husband or wife, so you have to know about the what the kind of their character when they don't have a lot of money.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Find out what they're like when they're, maybe don't have a lot of money to spend, or you can find out what their character's like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You find out a
Yeah.
lot about people.
Yeah. So you can know about the ability, their ex or something. For example, when they don't have a lot of money, what the kind of their decision,
Yeah, what's their
uh
attitude like?
yeah, what the attitude he like, and then for example, maybe he to be a begging person,
Yeah,
or he could be to be fighting something like looking
sure.
for the another job, and then maybe he creates something. This is the truly of attitude. So
Right.
yeah, so somebody wanna know about the truly your partner, so you this is the test,
Right.
the
It's a
test
good it's
attitude.
a good test to find
Yeah,
out
this is a good.
what their real character is. And sometimes when people want to borrow money from you, you can say, I don't have money to give you, but I can give you lots of free advice.
Mhm. Yeah, this is correct.
Yeah.
So um and then of course after that, if somebody has a desperate because they don't have a money, but he always fight to looking for something to get the money, I think better you give a lot of I mean like um
Advice.
not only advice but the way of to looking for the money, for
Oh,
example.
give them some ideas about how to earn some money.
Yeah, for example, um I say to my friends, he got a problem with his kids. Okay,
Oh,
he
okay.
got yeah, his kid got the accident, and then has to go to the hospital, and then he has to got a lot of money to, you know, yeah, because because the insurance not enough to pay the hospital,
Right. So he has
and
to pay some hospital bills.
yes, yes, yeah. The insurance cannot pay bill